And showtime. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the latest episode of the ChannelPro 5-Minute Roundup. A look at news, trends, and tips for the SMB channel in 5 minutes or thereabouts. My name is Rich Freeman. I am executive editor of the ChannelPro Network and one of your hosts on this program. Standing with me is my co-host Eric Simpson, a business transformation and improvement expert for MSPs and other IT providers. Eric, tell the folks where we are today.
Well, we are in beautiful, though slightly overcast, downtown San Diego, California, Rich. And we're at the DattoCon 2019 extravaganza.
Indeed. Now that event technically wrapped up yesterday, but it was right here at this hotel we were standing at. I guess it was a party last night in the USS Midway on that vessel in the background right over there.
Yeah, almost 3,000 attendees, Rich. Really, this event has really taken off.
Giant show. Very interesting show. A lot of vendors in the expo hall and tons of product news actually from Datto this week. And that is our top story. We could dive in on any number of different announcements that Datto made at the show this week. I'm just going to call out one that I found particularly interesting, and it was the introduction of a new backup or business continuity product for PCs. Which really is designed to provide complete protection for PCs. There are obviously products out there from Datto and from other companies that will back up files, will back up folders. What this new product, which is called Cloud Continuity for PCs, does is allow you to back up the entire PC image. And so if a laptop, say, becomes damaged, becomes stolen, is unavailable, you can actually virtualize that entire PC image in the cloud. And get an end user back up and running while you're maybe imaging a new device, drop shipping a replacement out to them if they're on the road or something like that. There's no appliance involved. This is 100% direct to cloud, and it just from my perspective, not being a technical expert on the market, Eric, it's kind of a new category in VR.
It's awesome. It's taking that server-based imaging solution and opportunity right down to the desktop or laptop. And Rich, it reminds me of the days when we used to keep images and called loads of different customers environments, whatever their line of business applications were, whatever version of Windows they were running and all that. And when we'd set up a new user, we'd just basically blow that in to a new laptop or desktop. So I see multiple uses for this technology, not only just for backing up and business continuity, but also for maybe deploying multiple images. So it'll be interesting to see how partners take to this and how far they go with it.
$7 per PC per month is what Datto is charging right now. So the pricing is not unreasonable. No overage charges, no extra charges for virtualizing or recovering images. So pretty affordably priced solution.
Yeah, and timely. So awesome.
Well, Eric, I'm going to guess that your tip of the week might be inspired by something that happened or a conversation you had with somebody here at DattoCon.
Yeah, so this week's tip of the week is all about stop doing marketing activities and start conducting marketing strategies. So a lot of partners think that marketing is simply a campaign they'll come up with. Oh, what are we going to do next month? We want to promote this or that. And they may send out an email or maybe a postcard or maybe do some call downs to clients. But I want us to be more intentional about what we're doing. And I want that work that partners are doing to put together the marketing messaging to be syndicated in as many ways as possible. So if you're going to develop a marketing strategy, not just an activity or a set of activities, it's a strategy that encompasses these activities. So let's think about all the ways that we can market something, right? The vehicles include blog posts, they include email messaging, they include newsletters, they include social media campaigns, it could include a white paper. So if you write one blog post, think of how many different ways you can syndicate that message through all of the vehicles that you're already used to using and create a marketing strategy that, the culmination of all these different touches significantly increases the ROI for executing, and you get a lot more mileage out of that. And do that for every single campaign that you're thinking of throughout the year, and just support it with white papers, case studies if you can, blog posts, social media, email marketing, call downs, of course, and all these, and your newsletter. You're already sending that out. And if you're not, do all those things and call it a strategy and stay true to it. And that way, one idea or one core component can be syndicated across multiple mediums and helping to improve your opportunities to engage with new prospects.
And you're getting maximum bang for the buck in terms of marketing content production, absolutely. And we all know basically that in order for marketing campaigns to work, typically there have to be multiple touches. You'll hear different numbers about how many times you have to be in contact with the customer before you're going to get a response. So I mean, using these different vehicles, using them consistently, staying in market on a continual basis with marketing is really important if you want to get return on that investment.
And the organization that outmarkets its competition typically wins.
Well, we have got time for just one more story here from DattoCon before we head on our way back home. And really, it's just an opportunity for me to see how many times I can say the name Boaty McBoatface without cracking up. That's pretty much all this is about, because you might remember Boaty McBoatface. Boaty McBoatface was the name chosen by the general public for an aquatic research vessel a few years back. And the people who were responsible for making this ship, put something out on the internet. People could vote on the name that they wanted. The name that won was Boaty McBoatface. In the end, they decided they weren't actually going to use that for the ship itself, but they did attach it to a submarine research vehicle that is located on that vessel. And guess what? On its maiden voyage out there in the real world doing research, it made a significant discovery about ocean warming and its implications for climate change. And it all got written up in a very prestigious scientific journal that noted we have learned something very important about the world's oceans from Boaty McBoatface.
Go Boaty McBee.
Gotta love your Boaty McBoatface. So thank you very much for joining us on the 5-Minute Roundup. If you like the program, we're going to be back again next week with another episode. If you want to see some past episodes, keep up to date on those future ones, what you want to do is go to the ChannelPro Network channel on YouTube and sign up there. And apparently, I'm told you not only need to subscribe to the channel, but there's a bell now that you're going to want to click to make sure that you're getting notifications about future episodes. To learn more, there is tons more to talk about from DattoCon, and you will find all of it on ChannelProNetwork.com, along with all sorts of other great content that goes up on that site every day. To learn more about Eric and his business and the work he does with his clients, you want to go to ErickSimpson.com. That is ERICK Simpson.com. So thanks again for joining us on the 5-Minute Roundup. We will be back next week with another episode. Until then, enjoy the rest of your week. Eric and I are enjoying the rest of your week already.